Warmly welcome to Exploring Miracles. I am Teresa Schmittelov, reading from the lessons in A Course in Miracles, doing my best to reflect on the text as I go. We have come to lesson number 147. This is the review part, 10 lessons reminding us what we have already been practicing. Every review lesson contains 2 prior lessons, so we go for 133 and 134 here. And the core message, the core learning in every review lesson is my mind holds only what I think with God. And the 2 reminder lessons are I will not value what is valueless, and let me perceive forgiveness as it is. All right. Now, we are, as I have mentioned many times now, going for the second soon part of the workbook, deeper and deeper in the shift, or clearer and clearer into the shift of how we perceive the world. So we are going from what we think to what we are. And this lands directly in today's world. As I mentioned before, good time of learning, April 2026. We know so much about everything instantly. And most of the things that we are served right now feels negative and dramatic. So it lands directly in the turmoil and the reactions that we might by default have. And we are into the rewiring now. So the lens through we see is by default the loving one, not neglecting what is happening, but with a lot of bit more power than the lens of horror and fright. So with so much pulling for our attention, fear, outrage, overwhelm, constant information, constant turbulent, constant reporting of very, very upsetting news. And it all feels important. We have to act on it because we have to know. If I start with lesson number 133, it wants us to pause a bit, to create a space, not to go into reaction directly. To ask the question, what am I giving value to? Because not everything that grabs my attention actually deserves my investment. Some things only keep the mind unsettled. And then lesson 134. Let me perceive forgiveness as it is. Well, forgiveness here, as we know, is not about excusing behavior. It's about seeing clearly. It's about awareness. Through which lens am I looking? From the lens of fear and upset, or through the lens of power, awareness, love? When we hold on to judging and attack or defense, I'm attacked, the dangerous world, we're not seeing clearly. We might think we do, but we're not. the lens is obscured by fear. So when we hold on to this attack mode, defense, attack, same, and fear and judgment, shouldn't happen. It's actually a judgment, and it's bad what is happening. Well, when when we are holding on to those, we do carry them. We carry them still. It's not, we can act, and we might think that we act in a righteous way, and maybe we do, but it's not the actual act from the source of power, true power. So let's stop investing in what disturbs our peace and learn to see without adding more conflict. That's all. So it's a turbulent word. Good time to practice. It doesn't mean that we ignore what is happening. It means choosing not to feed what does not help. Because where we place our value, this is good learning. Where we place our value, that is also what shapes our experience, because we value it. So let's be cautious about this. Let's be prudent. What we value, what we invest our focus on, our attention. And forgiveness, clearly seen, is what releases us from carrying all that darkness and turmoil and things that we really do not love. So let's go for freedom here. Thank you very much for participating in this quite difficult lessons to understand. Nevertheless, you are taking part, and I'm reading them, so we are in for love here. No matter how long it takes, that's what we're doing. So thank you very much for stopping by, for taking part, and see you soon.